former silver world medalist Dayton Fix, and he won that best-of-3 series, made the team, and now he is in the semifinals of the World Championships. It's funny because this is the first year that he even won an international match. He went to Tunisia and he won that ranking series event, and now he's here at the Worlds undefeated, moving into the semifinals of the World Championships. And here we go, underway. Seth Gross has an interesting style. We've seen David Taylor get guys tired with the hand fight. We see Jordan Burroughs get people tired, and in on a shot is Higuchi right away. This is one of those positions that Seth Gross is very good in, and that's what I was just getting ready to say. He gets people tired when they are on their offense. It's a very interesting strategy, but he's a master of it.
The initial shot coming from Higuchi as he continues to drive in. Gross trying to fend off the early offense here from the Rio Olympian, the silver medalist, but it's been a trying 3 years for Higuchi. Still no points awarded yet. Gross trying to hang on. Now he loses grip of the leg, and Higuchi stuck with it. He'll immediately go to that upper body wrench. Sticks a leg in as well. A 2-0 lead for the Japanese star. And we go back to the feet.
Nice shot in by Seth Gross. You'll see him dive in there to create scrambles, and Higuchi looks to spin behind, but Seth Gross looks to have hold of his wrist, preventing him looking to do some extra crazy scrambling. He's very funky, and he's never out of the position, so don't count him out. He's looking to score even from the front headlock bottom position. Higuchi looking to get his head down, grab that ankle, and get the angle, trying to get all the way behind, but Seth Gross once again proving to be very good at his scrambling.
No points awarded. The wrestlers were grounded. We talked about Higuchi after a trying 3 years that included missing out on the Tokyo Olympic squad for Japan. He is back to his winning ways. Won the Asians earlier this year, now has competed very strongly today in these World Championships. Won all 4 of his matches at the Asians by tech fall, and the key for him has been settling into a weight, and he appears to have found one at 61 as he shoots in for a 3rd time in this opening period.
Once again, Higuchi in on the leg, but Seth Gross proving to be very difficult to score on. Higuchi getting his head up. Seth Gross looking to be offensive from a defensive position. This is a tight scramble. Higuchi's going to get the exposure by pressing in, putting weight on the head.
Strong opening period by Higuchi. Now trying to slip out the back door is Gross. He'll try to turn the tables, and he does. So Gross is on the board for the first time with the reversal. He'll get the point. For our folk style friends tuning in, the reversal worth just 1 in freestyle. So Gross is on the board. Higuchi with the 3 shots here in the opening 2.5 minutes. And a 4-1 lead for Japan.
Blue, listen. Face, cut. No correct, okay? Hands okay.
Trying to hit an arm throw, and that slipped on through. I don't think you're going to see any points here. That was a slip is what they will deem that, so no points there for Gross since Higuchi took the shot.
I'm not a big fan of the slip rule. I think if you try something, you should at the very least get a chance on top, but that's the way the rules are right now. 4-1 going into the 2nd period, and although Higuchi is up 4-1, I don't mind this period for Seth Gross. Higuchi was in on the leg for a lot of those actions, and it's very exhausting down there. I've seen people work really hard and fall apart in the 2nd period. Higuchi, it's hard to prepare for this, but if he continues to convert those takedowns, he's going to be in a really good position to win this match, but he will be a little bit exhausted, and Seth Gross is used to these actions.
Higuchi had a more comfortable weight at 61. He won his Olympic silver at 57. Right after Rio, he moved to 61 as Gross comes in right off the whistle, smothered effectively by Higuchi. Trying to reach around, capture the far leg. Gross trying to keep the leg away. Man, we have spent this entire match in these types of scrambles, which is where Gross is really comfortable, and he will roll him over for the exposure and get the 2.
this is exactly what I was talking about. And this position looks unfamiliar, but if you go back and watch every one of Seth Gross's matches, he's exactly here, and this is the type of match that he wants to wrestle. He's used to these positions. He's conditioned in these positions, and it shows up right there with the 2-point exposure, 4-3.
So let me ask you this. Does Higuchi back off on his leg attacks, seeing that the type of exertion it's taking and knowing Gross's ability to scramble?
Apparently
just answer
not.
my question.
He did not back off of the shots, and he paid for it. But the last attack wasn't even a shot. It was a front headlock, and Gross looks to expose him here with the trapped arm gut wrench. Higuchi with, ooh, they called 2-2, 2 and 2, saying that both athletes exposed there. And it was confirmed.
Yep, judge confirmed it. So 2 and 2, and Gross with a 1-point lead. Entertaining match like we thought it would be as we hit the home stretch, the winner into the gold medal round tomorrow night. Two barn burners in the semis at 61. It's a 1-point match over on the other semifinal as well.
And on the leg is Higuchi, looking to finish clean, but Gross very, very comfortable in these positions. Higuchi trying to figure out the puzzle, cracking him down. He needs to get his head up and get height. As he does that, he's looking to expose him. He does, but it looks like it's going to go 2-2.
So let's take a look at the judge and the match chairman, how they ruled that. They go to Higuchi. That was confirmed. Gross not given any points. So Higuchi right now with the 1-point advantage, 49 seconds to go. And here comes the challenge from the United States.
See, now I thought it was a 2-2 exposure on both ends. Once he got rolled through, Gross looked to expose Higuchi's back. They didn't call it that way, so they have to go to the challenge from Team USA to see what the final confirmation is.
So for sure, Higuchi's going to get his 2. The question now becomes with this replay, did Gross get the exposure as well? And that's what they're going to take a look at as we take our first extra peek at it.
Higuchi getting his head up all the way, clearly exposing Gross. But right there, it looks like Gross exposed him.
Did Gross get the 2 right there?
We don't know yet. I'm not the one making the call, but if it was my call, I would say 2-2.
Coach Zadig in the American corner.
It's a very interesting way to score 2 points with your legs like that, but it's a very common thing for Seth Gross. Let's see what they call.
They are taking some long, hard looks at it, and we are about to get the verdict. Let's listen in. Okay, so the challenge is lost. The 2 red stands like we thought, but they will give a caution to Gross after taking second and third looks at it. So that's a caution and 1. And now Higuchi gets to go parterre, plus the lost challenge cost Gross a point. So that turns out to be a real pivotal stretch here as Higuchi gets the 2 and then the 1 and the 1 to go up 3.
So in that scramble, Gross must have locked his legs around Higuchi's head, which would be the reason for the caution. When you go back, Gross is going to have to score some points. He's looking to score from the bottom position. As he does that, he gets exposed.
Ray Higuchi starting to pull away late here. Up 5, and he's going to get exposure again. the points that he has just unleashed on every opponent today. Rei Higuchi in his highly anticipated return back to the Japanese lineup. And he is going to advance into the gold medal match tomorrow night. Gross came after him in the second period, but Higuchi had the answers, and Rei Higuchi to wrestle for gold for Japan.
Great job by Higuchi, keeping his composure. I know that's an uncomfortable match